So this is all the water coming out from down in the ground. It's being forced out by the air compressor. You can see along the sides here, that's all ground up limestone and clay and all kinds of other formations that the drill went through and spit out this diverter. Here's the diverter right here. Comes from actually connects down here. If you look down there. So it catches most of the stuff that's coming up. You can see a little water here that squirts out into a few places, but for the most part it diverts all of the rock and stuff that you've been digging, the water down there, and the air forces it out through this diverter, and it all shoots out over here. As we're digging, this is also where they test to see, they'll put a filter up there and they'll test what kind of rock is coming up, and they'll know when they hit, well, partly they know when they hit water-bearing formation because water will come up, but they also kind of watch the rock that they're digging through, and that helps them know when they've reached the correct formation where they can get water from. I've learned quite a bit in just a few days, so it's kind of exciting. I really like this. This is the rig right here. This is where they control all of the parts of the rig. Air compressor, the drill bits, all of the hydraulic systems. This is where it drills right there. And that block there slowly goes up and down, drills it. After they go down 20 feet, that's how long one of these stems is right here. They'll disconnect that stem, and then they'll lift up one of these other stems right here. See these copper stems here? They'll lift up another stem, and they'll connect it right over here, and then they'll push down another 20 feet. So when they change them, they have to disconnect, lift that block all the way back up, and then they'll slide another 20-foot stem into place, and then they'll push down again. Alright, I'm going to pause until we turn this air compressor off. I'm going to pause, and then you'll be able to see with the PVC pipe. This is Caesar. Okay, so Caesar just turned down the air compressor. Now you can hear a little bit better. Okay, so now you'll see how they use these stems to make the drill longer and longer. You're just going to see it in reverse because now that we've reached the depth that we need to go, now it's time to pull out all of these stems that are a part of the drill right now. And so what you'll see them doing here is you're going to see them one by one. Right here he has something right here that locks into place. Okay, I got all that pressure off. Okay, so you see him spinning that off, gets the threads out. Now he's going to lift that stem. Lift that stem up. Okay, so that's the top up there. Now they've connected this here. Now what you'll see them doing is one by one. It's actually a little bit different than how it's here. See, spun that, lift it up, disconnect it from the one below it. Now they lock it here, unscrew it. Now that one is all done. It's falling down there. Hard to see. Put that down. Now we unscrew it here. Get hold on to that one. Now we go next drill stem. Lock it. Spin it off. So, you kind of see how they got to take this apart. So. Each one of these is 20 feet, and so we are at 600
top one. And the hydraulic lift slowly lets it down onto the trailer. This is actually the water truck here. That gives us the water that we need to blow through so that none of the clay or other formations that are being blown up will get hard on the way up and block the removal of everything else on it. Alright, I'll come back and we can see the PVC pipe. Nehemiah, I thought you'd like this. They keep most of the drill stems pieces in this part of the truck. See, they've had a little device here, it's kind of like a slide. See, they put that on there and it slides down and then boom, drops. I think they kind of made most of this truck themselves, so they must have learned that that was an easier way to do it. So if you watch, I'll show you. There's that little slide right there that Colin sets it into. And then as the hydraulic lift slowly lowers it there. So watch here. Spin it off here. Now they'll lift it up. And watch, they'll set it on that slide there. Now this thing lowers it down. And it drops. Goes all the way down. And unscrew it. And you put another one away. Bring it back over there, you screw it into the next one. Now you lift the whole, all the stems up. And the next one that comes up, you lock it into place. And then you unscrew the top one from the rest of them. All this is spinning, now it's unscrewed. Now you lift it up. Put that in the chute right there. Now see the hydraulic lift slowly lowering it. Just dropping it. And you unscrew it, and you go to the next one. Okay, now I won't be back to the PVC pipes. Say there's the drill bit. That's the last one. Slip down our hole here quick. That goes down 610 feet. Okay. So now we'll get ready to put the PVC pipe down that hole. It's all going to be coming from here. We'll do the same thing, slowly lift it. A couple things that they need to put on it. We'll see that as we do it.